I am watching a Bughouse World Championship match of Plotkin and Grind versus Anwar and Ajaybalaraman. I'm in the Serious Business channel on the House Discord, so if anyone wants to commentate with me, that's where I am. And if someone wants to commentate somewhere else, I could do it by personal Discord or on Skype or whatever. So, Plotkin and Grind are both very fast. They're also higher rated, so I expect this to be a blowout, but we'll see what happens here. They're only up 3 seconds here, and honestly, they've sacked some pieces, so Grind needed to mate there, but he got the mate, so it's worked out. Hey Naveen, thanks for watching. Yeah, Plotkin is hanging a pawn in this opening, which I don't particularly like, but he's fast enough and they're better enough that this is just going to work for them. They might just sack it the whole way, basically. So right now, oh, I'm sorry. I guess Grind is on the left now, so it was Grind who gave the pawn for free. Yeah, so Grind just gave up a queen. He has a lot of faith in Plotkin's ability to live, apparently. But I think he's going to live no problem. I mean, I think they're just trying to move as fast as possible and get up time. Anwar's pretty fast himself, though. I'm not familiar with ajaybalaraman. I haven't seen him play before. This is kind of new. Hey, Incredible Blunder. Thanks for watching. So yeah, I mean, it seems like Grind and Plotkin just love attacking, so that's mate with knight here. Pawn, bishop here. So this is working out for them so far. It's because they're up time and Grind gets fed every piece in the world. But given the way they played these first two games, it might not be a blowout after all. Because like if Grind and Plotkin ever lose their attack, they're down a ton of pieces. Oh, I should unmute myself in Discord. Not that anyone's joined Discord yet. What is the score so far? Great question. The score right now is 2-0, favoring Plotkin and Grind. But in both of the games, they sacked pieces and won in the end after sacking a bunch. Grind has mate here. Maybe not quite. Well, now maybe he doesn't have mate. Well, a rook mates, and they're up 4 seconds, so the rook's going to come as forced. So the rook mates on h1. But again, they're just attacking relentlessly, and it's all about time. These games are like a lot more solid. I guess there's more to commentate on in general when there are like missed wins or and they miss tactics, but these guys don't miss very much. Okay, so a knight or a rook would be very good for Plotkin. He's going to keep attacking. This is pretty good. He can attack in these dark squares while he waits for that stuff. And they're up about 7 seconds. So yeah, at the very least, he could win back the queen. So if king back, then rook in is pretty good. Okay, the score's now 4-0, favoring Plotkin and Grind. Maybe I got the score wrong before when I said 2-0, but it's definitely 4-0 at this point. And we're playing first to 9. Yeah, Naveen, you can commentate with me. Mugwort says there appears to be a correlation between sacking and winning. There does appear to be, but that's not always the case. Fast sacking and winning definitely helps. So I'm in the Serious Business channel on the House Discord. Incredible Blunder has jumped in with me. That in the House Party channel, they OK is doing a stream right now. They are playing Crazy House Among Us, which is pretty cool in itself. another quick game.
Like Crazy House Among Us? How does that work?
Okay, so I mean, they just invented this game like 2 days ago. The basic idea is they're playing Crazy House, and they're playing in teams of like 3 or 4 people on each team. So like, it's just one board with, supposedly 2 players playing against each other, but 2 teams decide what the moves are. And on each team, there is an imposter. And basically, once the team wins, if the losing team can figure out who the imposter is on their team, then that win becomes, I forget if it's then that loss becomes, I forget if it's a draw or a win. Here, I'll shout out OK. OK is OKZH.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool concept. Okay, knight here would have won the queen, but they don't care about queens. They're just going for mate. Okay, now he has a free queen. He did take that one. Okay, this is mate for sure. Probably knight at g7. Okay, that works too. The score is now 7-0, and again, it's best to 9, or first to 9, best of 16, and you have to win by two games. So like 2 more games, and this match would be over. Plotkin again attacking relentlessly. Queen in the back is pretty good. Now he can just stick pawns in. He has to be worried about draws though. Oh, they're resigning. Okay. 8-0. 1 more game and this is over. So Plotkin and Grind are, I think, they're favorites to win like their section. Because the way this tournament is going to work, I'll put the ladder in the chat. Let me see. BWC ladder open. So it's single elimination, but as soon as they get down to, I believe it's 4 teams, then those 4 teams do a round robin. And then the top 2 teams of that round robin then progress to a final matchup. So the question in the chat from Mugwort is it always 2-0? So in theory, the open section is supposed to be 2-minute games, and the under 2000 section is supposed to be 3-minute games. But sometimes people in the open section won't realize that's the time control, and they'll play 3-minute games instead, and they just honor that. But the rules are in this club, in the forums, is how they're organizing things. And the rules are somewhere in there. Naveen, it's in the house Discord server. We're in the house Discord server. There's 2 channels up top. One is house party channel with a bunch of people in it. Another is serious business channel. I'm in the serious business channel, which is right below it. Not that it matters because this match is about to be over. Okay, so that was a clean sweep. 9-0. And yeah, and the winners are littleplotkin and Grindreturns. So they are favorites probably to win their bracket, which means to progress to one of the top 4 teams, and we'll see if they can keep sweeping their opponents like this. But it's interesting. I mean, if you look, Grind is pretty close to mated here. Plotkin won on his board. So they are playing a little bit risky, but their speed is bringing it home for them. Yeah, Mugwort, there's a lot of people who say that 2 minutes just means 1 minute less sit-in, and I guess that's true in the very high level games. In games at my level, at least, which is not like the top level, I'm not just like sitting randomly, like I'm calculating. when they're sitting on both boards, I'm actually thinking of moves. So I like the opportunity to think of moves, and I use that 1 minute judiciously. Naveen wants me to commentate on Penguin's game. I don't know where Penguin is playing. Is he playing on chess.com? Anyway, that's the end of this particular match. Let's review what we have coming up. Tomorrow, Saturday, for those in the US, I'm in the Eastern time zone. At 7 a.m., there's a Crazy House World Championship between Mugwort, who's in the chat here, Mugwort Crazy House, and the finisher. I won't be covering that. I believe that's going to be on Lee Chess. On chess.com, we're going to have the Bughouse World Championship. 10 a.m., we have Krosky and Zwana versus Dreleth and Ska CZ. At 12 p.m., we have Truce Baldesi and Corte Brook versus Lucci, who's Pepe Lu, and Joanna Tries, and that's in the under 2000 section. And at 12:30, we have Crimson Vortex and Eskin versus Muchin Meije, who's Ruru Bear, and Physician. 2 p.m., we have Art of Deception and Art of Induction versus 12 Teen and Chicken Cross Road. 3 p.m., we have 1800 Strength and Chess Brainiac versus Tigers 217 and Quick Dash. And at 4 p.m., we have J Kid and Gogo Burritos versus Darvak and 111 Michael. And I'm going to try to cover all of those matches. If I'm not able to cover all of them, I'm going to cover a lot of them. So tomorrow, definitely be checking out my stream for more Bughouse World Championship coverage. And at this point, we're going to look for someone to raid. If anyone has any raid suggestions, let me know. Actually, we'll probably raid OKZH. Let me just check real quickly to see if some other people I know are playing chess. But if not, we're going to raid OK. All right, I think we're going to raid OKZH, who again is playing Among Us Crazy House. Oh, Penguin is playing Bughouse. Well, that's interesting. Let's take a look at that real quick. Let's see, where's Penguin? I don't see Penguin is playing right now. Okay, we're gonna raid OKZH, who is playing Among Us Crazy House. You guys get to check out that game. And a lot of people are in the House Party channel who are playing. So if any of you wanted to play in one of the upcoming games, you could ask him. I'm sure he's looking for more people, although it is quite late for him. But anyway, thanks everyone for watching, and I hope to see you tomorrow for more Bughouse World Championship coverage. Have a great night. And congratulations to littleplotkin. Oh, I should put the score in the chat before we forget. Okay, final score 9-0 favoring littleplotkin grind. All right, have a great night, everyone.